game one, time in, 0-0. Point.
That first point to the Hustlers.
1-0. Point.
TJ Klinger picking up right where he left off
2-0.
in our first match.
Side out, point one. One, two. Side out, point three.
So when you look at this match, Roscoe, Jack Sock ready to serve here. The challenges that Tyson McGuffin and Fed Staksrud bring here to the team of Klinger and Sock.
Point.
Yeah, so on paper, obviously Fed, Tyson, probably the favorite to win this. I think they are the men's doubles team with the most wins, or at least they were before the Las Vegas MLP. The only thing I would say is CJ and Jack just came off another match, so they're warmed up and ready to go. That plays a huge factor here in Major League Pickleball. It's one game to 25. If you get the early lead, that's a huge, huge advantage. So we'll see if that unfolds here, but that's the only thing I would say has me leaning towards the New York Hustlers right now.
5-2.
Wow.
Point.
And these two right now just feeding off each other. Couldn't come at a better time too, right at the end of the regular season. That's when you want to be playing your best pickleball. And we see every indication of that right now for this team in black.
Side out, point three.
You hear it all the time in sports. That's when you want to peak. Right at the end of the regular season, just as you're heading in to the playoffs.
Side out, point seven. Seven, three. Point.
And there's Staksrud right there with the point. Orlando, a team where their fans usually travel well. And you'll hear them in the stands led by the very boisterous Meghan McGuffin.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that. Meg does such a good job supporting not only Tyson, but the rest of the Orlando Squeeze team. And I think it's such a crucial factor to have people in your corner. So shout out to Meg. I think she does a wonderful job.
Orlando starting to put the squeeze on New York. There's Meghan. Full household. Keeps everything in line. Keeps Tyson in line as well.
Definitely.
She's got such an important job and role. You can see their life and making McGuffins on Pickleball TV.
It's definitely better than the Kardashians.
I think so.
Point 10.
Roscoe, you think you'd be a good reality TV star?
Yeah, I think my reality TV days will come. It's just a matter of time. Still waiting for that call, you know.
I'm waiting with you.
Point.
Got to think of a good title for the show.
Yeah. Maybe I start my own show. Who knows?
11-4.
If anyone's got any show ideas or names for me, let me know.
Point 5.
And just by the way, making McGuffins 10 p.m. Eastern time every Monday here on Pickleball TV. I know you were wondering about that.
I'm a big fan.
5-11.
Yes.
Tune in. Tyson actually had me up to Coeur d'Alene early on in my career to train for a few days. So I went up there, stayed with him and his family, got a little behind-the-scenes look, and they were just so awesome to me, and Tyson took me under his wing. So great guy, and the rest of the family's amazing as well.
How about the New York Hustlers right now, though, showing no signs of slowing down. CJ Klinger owning the moment. He has been dominant thus far in Miami.
Factor here. Orlando looking a little slow as well. Still getting into their best gear.
So Jack Sock wondering if that ball come back. Should it potentially be played over, but they will in fact award the point to Orlando. Still a long way to go here for the squeeze. And again, CJ Klinger.
Fed called it in. Staksrud called it in. Side out, point 15.
Fed Staksrud says it's in.
Yeah, it looks like it caught the back of the line there.
You called it in. But you called it in. You overrule his call. You called it in. Here we go. Here we go. 15-7. Side out, point 8.
So serve out there off the paddle of Jack Sock.
$8-15. Side out,
And now
point
Tyson
16.
misfires as well. Roscoe, you make a great point about New York playing in the last match and it actually being an advantage to them going into this one.
16-8.
This is not track and field. It's not basketball where
point.
everything is just physical stamina. It's timing, right? It's rhythm.
Yeah, 100%.
17-8.
Jack seems to be in a very good mood right now.
That's a good thing.
Point 9.
I think the score is assisting in that process. Yeah, New York is just running through Orlando right now.
Side out,
Too
point
many unforced errors
18.
inside of McGuffin and Staksrud. I think very uncommon. Tyson being one of those players that
89.
has the highest percentage of shots
Side out,
made to
point
errors.
10.
So he has the most shots made before he makes an error, which is a really
10,
incredible
18.
stat to do with other
Stop
consistent
play.
players.
Paddle head needs to be below the wrist. That's a reserve.
And the frustration right now could not be boiling any hotter than with the squeeze.
10-18. Point. Side out. Point 19.
I think we got a foot fault call there. Don't believe it was on the mic.
$19-10. Point.
TJ Klinger again.
Timeout, Orlando squeeze, 2010.
So he has been the player of the day thus far, and in rally scoring, you can certainly get down quick if the other team has it clicking like New York has right now.
Yeah, everything is going against Orlando. Just too many errors on their side, and like you said, when you're playing very well, and you can get that early lead, it's hard to come back from it. So CJ Klinger has been phenomenal, and Jack Sock, honestly, has been playing phenomenal as well. Very solid play, not too many unforced errors, and of course his creativity is always there. He's always able to make shots that other players can and really keep the opponent on their toes, which he's doing right now.
So if you're Orlando, how do you break this up? How do you try and maybe turn this tide, at least build a little momentum for the ladies coming up next?
You make balls. You put balls in the court. You don't give free points away, and you see if that can get you some rhythm and some momentum.
Oh, wow. Everything this youngster touches turning to gold here today.
Yeah, insane shot there. A little highlight reel for you.
21-10. Point.
This is honestly the slowest I've ever seen Tyson and Fed look. They just can't get anything going right now.
Side out, point 11.
So Staksrud here to serve.
11-22. Point.
If you're Orlando, that's got to be the go-to play here. Just let the Hustlers go for some bad decisions.
Side out, point.
There's Klinger just unfazed at the kitchen.
23-12.
So fresh off victories and doing an interview, Sock and Klinger get right back to business. Oh.
Side out, point 13.
See if Orlando can close this gap just a little bit.
Side out, point 24.
And game point just like that.
24-13. Point game.
How shocked are you?
25-13.
Yeah, I mean, just bad from Orlando.
Lea Jansen playing outstanding right now at the moment. Jackie Kawamoto as well. These two ladies basically error-free in mixed doubles in their last match with DC. So trying to build on that and go up 2-0 here on the squeeze.
Call is out. Set out point 1. One.
Wow.
Set out point 2.
The power on that reach-in is crazy.
2-1.
Oh, Lea Jansen right down the middle. Lea Jansen looking relaxed,
3-1.
confident here. End of the regular season. Been a journey with the Hustlers here in 2024. So Meghan Dizon making her presence felt.
2-3. Set out point 4.
That one just a little bit wide off the paddle of Dizon. Another BYU product. How about the BYU pipeline into
4-2.
professional pickleball?
Yeah. Now there's a lot of BYU players who started with tennis and now in the pickleball scene. Utah in general has a really nice pickleball scene.
UCLA not too shabby either.
Yep.
Point.
Lea Jansen again, just placing the ball wherever she
5-2.
wants. Hustlers 5-2.
Point.
And Dizon misses. Speaking of UCLA, you know who I miss a little bit? Julian Arnold.
I know. Andiamo. Yeah, Julian has been
6-2.
not in MLP this season, but kind of surprising considering he was the man in MLP the season before.
Point.
So many good offerings with the LA Mad Drops.
Yeah. Got a championship under his belt as well.
7-2. Set out point 3.
7 of the first 10 points going to the Hustlers.
3-7.
And look at Kawamoto and Jansen right now, a well-oiled machine as they are in complete attack mode.
8-3. Point.
Wind really picking up right now here at the fairgrounds.
9-3.
And it is blowing in favor of the New York Hustlers. So it's at the backs of Kawamoto and Jansen.
Four, 9. Point.
Couple points here for Orlando.
5-9. Point.
Now just off to the left. Orlando trying to get something going here. defending their home state.
6-9. Side out point 10. Ten, 6. Point. Eleven, 6.
Vivienne.
So have a little fun with that one.
7-11.
The good vibes of Vivienne David. Always smiling. Making shots just like that. Kawamoto just cerebral.
Yeah, Jackie's been on fire today.
Just all business.
12-7.
And that one goes wide as well. So same story here for the New York Hustlers. They have been like a buzzsaw here in our first half of the day at the Edward Jones MLP Miami. More of women's doubles coming up in a moment. Look at the Orlando squeeze, the combined duper of David and Dizon. This team trying to get on track. Vivienne David trying to build up her partner here, because Kawamoto and Jansen are absolutely rolling.
Side out point 8. 8-13. Side out point 14.
So New York, obviously, Roscoe with lots to play for here today, and they are playing like it, like their season is on the line, and they're responding.
100%.
14-8.
Little energy there for Orlando. Hopefully they can use that to get back in this match here.
Meghan Dizon thinking offense.
9-14. Side out point 15.
So you see on Orlando's side, if you look at the bench, you got Danny Werfel, Heisman Trophy winner,
59.
5-0 pickleball player, 5-0 plus maybe.
Point.
I know he's part of the ownership group, but a big pickleball fanatic. There he is. Absolute stud.
Heisman Trophy winner. You know, I happened to be in college at Florida State University when Werfel was attending University of Florida. And Roscoe, let me just tell you, my man, those games back in the day, Florida State and Florida, there was one year, I believe it was 1997, Florida comes to Florida State, final regular season game of the year. Danny Werfel's playing quarterback at Florida, and he probably gets hit about 20 times and still just kept getting up. Florida State won on that particular day, but the way it unraveled Florida State would have to play Florida again in the Sugar Bowl for the national championship, and Wuerffel just absolutely ran away with it. And his receivers, Chris Doring, Riedel Anthony,
15 seconds.
he would drop it right in their breadbasket. Just a free-flowing machine. The best offense the great Steve Spurrier has ever coached, the fun and gun.
Drew, you are very knowledgeable, my man. That is impressive knowledge there. 1997, you said?
Yes, I'm like an old grandfather telling you stories.
I love it.
From back in the day, but Wuerffel was always all class. As much hate as we had in that rivalry, he was always the guy that you always respected the most on the other side.
He's still like that today.
Side out point 10. Ten 16. Cut. Point.
So the Orlando Squeeze come out back-to-back points here, trying to make a run.
11 16.
Vivienne David withstanding this run here for New York. Can Orlando answer? Lea Jansen says not now.
17.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, when she gets a high ball, similar to Deckel, it's gone. Definitely the most firepower on the court right now.
17 11. Point.
So one thing to mention is we got Vivienne David on the left side now. So Orlando did switch their sides up, which could be interesting here, giving a different look. There was a bigger deficit.
11. Side out point 12.
Just short that time from Kawamoto. So Orlando playing much better here, but is it going to be enough for the comeback?
12 18.
Vivienne David coming alive. Signs that the Squeeze are ready to start squeezing.
13 18.
Another point for Orlando, and it's funny, Roscoe, I look over next to you here in the booth and you've got some orange peels. Did they just happen to just show up there? Or?
I think I'm bringing the good luck by eating these.
Doing some squeezing of your own here.
Some sorcery over here.
Side out point 19.
Nice run there for Orlando. New York trying to regather themselves.
19 14. Side out point 15.
Got good matches all around Carolina right now, battling the LA Mad Drops. That match is on Grandstand. You can watch it on YouTube.
Side out
Oh,
point
tough
20.
break there for Dizon.
Grandstand is packed right now. You got Benny Johns on there, filling the crowd.
20 15. Side out point 16.
So So 20-16 here. Hustlers on top. That Carolina match on Grandstand. Again, you can watch it right now on YouTube. Carolina and LA. That's the final match for Carolina here in Miami. They will call it a regular season, Roscoe, after this one.
21-16.
So now 21-16. The Hustlers just staying consistent.
Great points. And that's why people love women's doubles. The firefights, the energy in every single hands battle. Those gets.
As our colleague Dave Fleming would say, the floor is lava. Right now the lead up to 6.
22-16. Point.
So just when it looked like Orlando was getting back into it, the Hustlers able to
23-16.
extend again.
Side out point 17. Seventeen 23.
Oh, Kawamoto feeling it.
Yeah. If David getting low for some of those resets.
Finally a smile from Jackie. She's been dialed in.
She really has.
24-17.
Now we're at game point.
Point.
What else can you say? Jackie, Kawamoto, Lea Jansen just dominant.
Yeah, just way too clean overall. I think Lea's been really impressing me today. She's barely made an error all day, and she really complements Jackie well, because if Jackie attacks, Lea's there to put the ball away.
Yep. It's been all New York. The Hustlers hustling here in South Florida. To mixed doubles we go next. And Alan Roman gives the thumbs up. And a new Vulcan ball at play.
And that is so good. CJ, he's so long, he's got long arms, but he does a great job of using it. A lot of tall players don't do a good job of using it. I was one of those. But man, that guy leans in, uses every inch.
2-0.
Dizon able to get it over. That's a fascinating point. So you're a big guy, you got the long arms, but what you're saying is some are better at extending and fully utilizing that reach than others.
Yeah, there's definitely strategies to being able to use that length. I think a lot of people think you just plant your feet on that line and you lean in, but that's exactly what you don't want to do. You're basically showing your cards, you're showing your opponent how much room they have in front of you to hit. Instead, you have to create those opportunities to lean in. CJ does a really good job of that with his dinks.
Tyson McGuffin able to go right at him. See if McGuffin can throw off here the rhythm of CJ Klinger, who has just been unflappable up to this point. And now a little something from the squeeze.
Three. Side out point 4. Four, 3. Side out point 4.
You sense just a little bit the Vulcan ball maybe as the day has gone on. It's gotten a little bit hotter. We've seen better and better rallies.
Yeah, I think anytime it's hot out,
Four.
the ball's going to get softer and you're going to see slower points. Probably a little more room for people to create. So for instance, if that ball's slow and I speed up, it's not going to come back as fast. Or it's not going to come as fast as my opponent. They're going to have more time to counter, and then I'm going to have more time to counter that shot. It just leads to better points overall. It's a good happy medium, I think.
You know what I've also noticed through MLP this season? I've seen a lot of transactions. Of course, players being waived, players being traded.
5-5.
The best teams have been the ones that have stuck together the most stable teams.
Could not agree more. I think it takes time to develop these partnerships in the feel of playing with each other. And yeah, you're 100% right.
Some daylight here for the Orlando Squeeze. Just what they've been looking for. It's a must-win game 3.
7-5. Stop play. Paddle head needs to be down. Reserve. 7-5. Side out point 6.
Heck of a sequence right there.
6-7. Side out point 8. 8-6.
And Roscoe, this is the best Orlando has looked throughout this entire match.
9-6.
It's really just energy. It's energy from the bench, it's energy from the players, and it's causing momentum for them. It also puts pressure on the hustlers who have been running through this team.
So McGuffin and Dizon causing a little chaos just at the right time. Let's see how New York answers here. Their first bit of adversity they faced in this match.
Some of these hands battles are just impressive. You think it's not coming back, and then they put their paddle out.
8-10.
Especially CJ Klinger today, a few times.
Point.
So another point here for the Hustlers, and now they're within one. Looked like it may have grazed the hair of Kawamoto, but not the case. It is a must-win game for the Squeeze here, and they have responded.
11-9. Set out point 10.
As aggressive as Tyson plays,
10-11.
he doesn't give many airs like that. That's what makes him so tough.
Left up, and Klinger does the rest. The 18-year-old out of Granville, Ohio. Two-time MVP and challenger, 3 times an MLP champ total.
11-11.
McGuffin once more.
Waves the wand, and you have no idea where it's going.
12-11.
Tyson certainly knows when to turn it up. A few notches. That's what he's doing right now.
Jackie, flick.
12.
And Tyson McGuffin with the put away. So momentum for the Orlando.
13-12.
Penny Hardaway. Squeeze right now. Leading by 1 over the Hustlers. Drew Felios and Roscoe Bellamy. Another great day here on Pickleball TV. After the conclusion of this match, Michelle McMahon will come into the booth for the first time here in Miami. 2 more matches to go. And Roscoe, we're going to see the Arizona Drive. They're red hot right now with Jessie Irvin playing at the top of her game. Yeah. New Jersey Fives. Annalie Waters comes out for the first time. And later on, this Orlando team takes on DC.
That will be a really fun one.
Point. Timeout. New York Hustlers.
How about New York going right back to the timeout? As for the Hustlers, again, they've been steamrolling through the last several games, and you see a coaching moment here for Mike Wolf to get together with CJ Klinger. Just make sure everything's okay there. But the New Jersey Fives, definitely a team that kind of brings their own aura, their own swag. I think South Florida, the perfect place for them.
Yeah, totally. I think Annalie is from this. I think a lot of them are from this area. I know Will is as well. Mari, I'm not quite sure. Zane is from Austin. But yeah, that team does a really good job of building those partnerships. And like you said earlier, it's those teams that have stuck with their players and stuck with their partnerships that are now doing really well. So Zane and Will finding their play. Obviously, Annalie, I mean, you can put her with anyone and she crushes it, but Mari has been a great addition.
Also saw the Arizona Drive here. They were practicing on grandstand yesterday. You look at the Squeeze there and their bio. Told you about Ryan DeVos. The DeVos family meant so much to sports altogether. Done such great humanitarian work in the Orlando area. And this is the Squeeze's first season. But Back to the drive as well. Jesse Irvin again playing well. Lacey Schneeman, Dylan Frazier, Andre Diescu. They were on grandstand, Roscoe, until late into the night yesterday, practicing, getting those extra reps in, getting ready to take on the fives today.
Out point 13. Thirteen, 16.
No.
Call.
Usually see Koselenko too when it comes to close call replay, part of our crew all together, making sure that these events go off without a hitch.
Definitely.
Point. 15, 16.
Right by McGuffin. Kawamoto pulls the string.
Got to keep them honest, right? If they're leaning towards that middle.
16, 16. Point.
So New York continuing to target Dizon.
Yeah, I would have thought they would go a little more to Tyson's backhand to open up Dizon, but they're just hitting every ball straight to that right side.
Side out point 17. Seventeen, 17. Stop play. Ball. Paddle head above the wrist. Side out point 18.
Tyson is not going to be happy about that one.
18, 17.
Especially devastating here because it winds up being a point
Side out
for
point
New York.
18.
Now the Hustlers give an opportunity right back. On to this serve.
CJ's a nice guy, you know.
18, 18.
Tyson gives him a little salute.
Side out point 19. Nineteen, 18.
And CJ Klinger right back.
This kid is using that length like I've never seen before.
18. Point.
So now New York starting to build a little cushion here. 21-18.
Point.
Orlando had an opportunity, Roscoe, and it is slowly slipping away.
Yeah.
22, 18. Point.
CJ Klinger, I mean, this kid's moving his feet. He's got great positive energy. He's taking a lot of court.
You guys want to time out?
He's been a good
Time
teammate.
out, Orlando squeeze. 23, 18.
Wind gusts here.
point.
A little unlucky there from Meghan.
And now it is match point.
24-18.
Orlando fans trying to give them one final push.
Timeout point, 19. 19-24.
Couple good gets by Tyson. Wow, pays off.
Twenty 24. Timeout. 24.
Jackie quickly shut down.
Jackie Kawamoto, what a career she had at Dayton as a flyer. Also won MLP Newport and also Dallas 2022.
24-20.
Another match point.
Timeout. Point 21.
A little too much Tyson on that point. Orlando still in it.
21-24. Timeout. 24.
Just will not let them get ahead of steam here late.
Yeah, they're not transitioning well, especially on their serve. So we'll see
24,
if
21.
CJ Klinger can get it done right now. CJ and Jackie.
Timeout. Point 22.
So that's a third. Each one building a little bit more pressure.
So the freeze taking effect.
22,
And the
24.
squeeze trying to take full advantage.
Yeah, Tyson was sitting on that one. I think CJ's pulled that the entire match as well. So got caught pulling something new in a big moment. Tyson was ready.
Roscoe, the cheers getting louder and louder here for Orlando. Crowd sensing. Here it comes. Just when you thought there was no more juice left in the squeeze.
24-24.
Pull from Meghan, I really do, but Jackie able to get the scorpion and get that ball down.
Another chance for the Hustlers.
25-24.
Not this time.
That is huge. Tyson hits the ball so hard.
This is the type of match that McGuffin just lives for in that underdog role. Building, building.
Yeah.
25-25.
This is wild.
How about first game point now for Orlando?
26-25.
This would keep them alive in the match.
Timeout, point 26.
Could not have asked for a better game 3 here.
26-26. Starting out point 27.
It's windy here. You can't, that third shot, unless you have a lot of room, I would go for the drive.
27-26.
Second game point here for the squeeze. And it is just long. So yes, there is a little bit more juice left in the squeeze. Orlando takes game 3, 28-26. So when we return, our second mixed doubles match, Orlando comes back from the brink, and they're still alive.
New Vulcan ball, game 4, time in. 0-0.
Lea Jansen to put the Vulcan ball in place. Here we go.
Starting out point 1.
Looking forward to seeing some Federico Staksrud fireworks in this game. Roscoe, feel like we did not see that at all in the first men's doubles match.
Yeah, the energy was really low, which is unlike Federico in that first doubles match. So I bet here in the mix we'll see a little bit different. Great roll there from Vivienne. It's going to be a big part of this mixed doubles match in particular, keeping them honest.
2-1. Starting out point 2.
Keep in mind, wind's still a factor. It's blowing right now at the backs of Jansen and Sock.
2-2. Starting out point 3. 3-2. Starting out point 3.
This would be one of those matches Roscoe would love to see it go to a dream breaker. So many interesting singles matchups that we would have.
3-3.
Agreed.
Starting out point 4. 4-3. Point. 5-3. Stop play. Paddle head has to be below your wrist. Reserve.
She's challenging.
Can't challenge. Nope. Five, 3. Set out point 4. Four, 5. Point. Five, 5. Point.
Tough break that time for Staksrud.
Six, 5. Point.
All very close. Jansen calling it out.
7, 5.
play off Vivienne David's paddle.
That was wild. She hit that thing so hard.
6-7. Point.
So Orlando riding some momentum here. Lea Jansen
7-7.
all tied at 7. Right now, Vivienne David, she's cooking.
Yeah, she does such a good job on that right side. I know in women's doubles too, she likes to play the right, so she's very comfortable there with the common attacks.
8-7.
The ATP, the forehand reach in, the forehand speed up line.
Timeout, point 8. Eight. Point.
How good has Jack Sock been today?
This is the best I've seen Jack play. He looks confident. He looks like he wants to be here. He looks like he wants to win. So, yeah, I think it all adds up to him playing very good pickleball.
9-8.
And it's almost a vicious cycle. The more you win, the more you like it, the more you want to keep playing.
Ten, 8. Timeout, point 9. Nine, 10.
Great point.
Really good stuff there.
Good led by Staksrud and David. Now all tied at 10.
10. Timeout, point 11. Eleven, 10.
Certainly wants that one back. You're just joining us, Jack Sock had a pretty entertaining moment earlier on in the day. He was playing on the near side here and watching his spectators, Gabe Tardio and Hayden Patrick, win. And those guys started to give him a little lip service, and Sock responded immediately and even talked about it in the post-match interview.
It was great.
12-11.
So what I'm wondering is, did Gabe Tardio and Hayden Patrick, did they pay for those seats?
I do not think so. I think they're VIP around here, you know?
Rightfully so.
Timeout, point 13. Timeout.
So 13, Vivienne David trying to stay alive with the squeeze. Fed Staksrud trying to battle through it as well. Jack Sock and Lea Jansen have been in a groove.
Timeout, point 13.
So Roscoe, Orlando's got their hands full here. What do they have to do moving forward to force a dream breaker? Let you answer here after this point. Go for it.
They can't make errors like that. I think they have to do a really good job of getting to the kitchen line. While at the kitchen, I think they need to make Jack try and play more backhand dinks. I think they win those points where they're making him get a high percentage of backhand dinks, but the second he gets a forehand dink, he's able to create a lot more.
Side out, point 14.
It's also very windy, so you have to be really particular about your game style. You also don't want to play too slow because then the wind gets control of the ball and you don't have much control.
Oh, Jack's side. Earning time. Went cross court with it.
$15-14. Side out, point 15.
And Lea having some difficulties adjusting to that win right now.
Yeah.
Again, off the side switch does not benefit Sock and Jansen right now.
Side out, point 16.
We get a second missed third there from Staksrud. Both teams trying to get adjusted to this breeze here.
16-15.
And that's one of Staksrud's best shots of the day.
16-16. Side out, point 17. $17-16.
Oh
Point.
My gosh.
man.
How does that happen? No apology there.
18-16. Point.
And all of a sudden, Vivienne David misfires. So now that lead up to 3. Once again, the Hustlers weathering the storm. So a timeout on the court. Orlando just a little over a year full-time as a pro pickleball player for him.
Yeah, I think Jack can get goofy out there on the court, you know, have some fun. But at the end of the day, I believe deep down he really wants to win these matches.
Time in.
Again, wind gusts here.
19-16.
Let's see if Sock takes a moment. No, he'll let it go. They're playing.
Point. $20-16. Side out, point 17.
Orlando trying to pump Feddy up right now, get him going.
17-20. Side out, point 21.
Too many free points from Orlando right now.
21-17. Side out, point 18.
Final squeeze here for Orlando, literally. See if they've got one more run left in them.
Side out, point 22.
Same exact play there. think it's just this wind is really tough to get used to.
22-18.
Takes advantage.
Really good stuff there from Vivienne. Staying patient, and that's the gameplay I think they need to go back to is those cross-court dinker alleys with Viv.
19-22. Side out
Lea
point.
Jansen with the
23.
answer. Composed, cool, calm, and collected.
What was your call? What was the call? Side out point 23.
I think it was probably in.
23-19.
Hustlers now 2 points away.
Feddy gets the body bag back. Look here.
20-23.
Oh, that one.
Side
Too
out
much
point
on it.
24.
Easy let. And now the New York Hustlers with their first match point. Remember, they struggled
24-20.
and were unable to put it away in the first mixed doubles. Jansen and Sock trying to not let that happen again.
Side out point 21. 21-24. Side out 24.
Hustlers will take a little extra time here. Second match point.
24-21.
There it is. Jack Sock, Lea Jansen put it away for the New York Hustlers. A perfect day, 2-0, and they were impressive from start to finish.
Yeah, you know, we saw that first men's, or yeah, it was men's doubles match. I mean, it literally looked like, you know, Orlando was sleeping out here, and the Hustlers were absolutely electric. I'm telling you, it was that match before. It was the warm-up. Helped so much.
Yeah, it certainly did. So Hustlers over the squeeze. When we come back, we'll talk to the winners from Miami. Welcome back to Pickleball TV, everybody. It is a perfect day for the New York Hustlers. 2 for 2 today for New York, taking care of business in our morning and our second match. And Jackie Kawamoto and Lea Jansen join us right now in the winner's circle. Guys, you were stellar today in both matches. Jackie, we'll start with you. I mean, high stakes. You guys have got to come out here and play well today. What has been the biggest reason why you guys have been able to come together and play your best pickleball here on this stage?
I don't know. I think it's the story of our season. We've been able to come together when it matters and play our best pickleball when something's on the line. And we know we needed to come out with 2 big ones today, and that's what we did. So very proud of our team. Everyone stepped up today.
Lea, how important is it to have Coach Mike Wolf in your corner? I know you work with him personally, but as a team and for your team, how crucial is that?
Yeah, I think having a good coach and like someone who understands all personalities is good for every team. So we're lucky that Jack had a previous history with him and he was able to step on, and we've all just kind of leaned on him ever since.
Can you guys talk about what it was like playing in Central Park? I know that was an emotional weekend for all of you guys. Different setting here, but obviously it's kind of made you guys come together even more throughout the year, hasn't it?
Central Park. I mean, as my first experience in New York City, I thought it was an amazing experience there. Hopefully we can just carry our momentum forward and keep it going this weekend.
Also, Lea, can you talk about playing with Jack Sock and also what Klinger has meant to this team throughout the year?
Yeah, I mean, Jack's going to bring a lot of personality out there. CJ's just, kind of quietly does his thing, and both of them have really stepped up today. And the boys kind of carried, so it was nice.
Well, you guys were awesome as well. Lea Jansen, Jackie Kawamoto, 2-0 on the day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the New York Hustlers take care of business. 2 down, 2 to go. Arizona Drive and New Jersey Fives on deck. Orlando Squeeze and DC Pickleball team in the nightcap. So much more to come from MLP Miami when we return. Michelle McMahon in the booth, Yates Johnson as well. Stay tuned, everybody. Much more to come.